Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in this video we will be taking a look at Monero, and Monero is a very private currency, and we'll be talking about why this cryptocurrency might actually be the only real crypto. And when I say real crypto, I mean the thing that people usually think about when they think about crypto. The thing is, a lot of people think that crypto is like a safe and private place to transact money, but they couldn't be more wrong. For example, Bitcoin. Here you can see Bitcoin on this public website that everybody can use. You can see the latest hashes. Right here you can see this, and it ticks up every time. Amount $830, $147, 2000. Every single time a transaction has been made, it will be written right here, the exact amount of Bitcoin and how much it's worth, and the hash and where it has been sent to, who has sent it and who has received it, and every block that is mined is right here. That means that you can see every single thing that is going on with Bitcoin. The same goes for a lot of other cryptos, basically every single other crypto out there, except for this one called Monero. And Monero, let's just take a look at the price here of the coin. It has taken a very deep dive right here, and I don't think that is reasonable actually, because of the insane possibilities with this coin, and there has to be a coin like this. And in my opinion, every coin should have this technology. And to give you a better idea about what this currency can do, I'll show you this video that explains very well how this currency works. And also it's rank 29 in the world of crypto, and it has $6 billion market cap. So let's watch this video on Monero's own website.
To most people, financial privacy is very important. But banks, big corporations, and even governments are having their records compromised. The undeniable conclusion is there's no safe place to conduct private transactions. Well, there wasn't one until now. Meet Monero. Monero is a secure, private, untraceable currency. With Monero, you are your own bank. Only you control and are responsible for your funds. Monero is private. This means businesses can keep their suppliers in secret, as well as citizens escape government repressions and nosy neighbors or crooks. Monero can also be selectively transparent, and you can choose who you want to see the transactions. Monero is dynamically scalable, which makes it very different from a Bitcoin. Also, the block reward will never drop below 0.3 XMR. And the nominal inflation will stay at 0.3 XMR per minute. Monero is decentralized. It has an active development community with more than 30 contributors. Take back control over your finances and start using Monero today.
So guys, now we learned a bit about Monero, and it is a very private currency. And the thing is, it's actually more private. You have more privacy when you transact your money using your credit card than with Bitcoin. And that is of course not a thing that you want. You don't want everybody. I could see right here this I could find a person's public key to their wallet, and I could find out some information about that person. And I'm not some kind of complete hacker, but I know that it is possible to track down people from these wallets, and you can get information about them. And basically, if I had your key, I could find your key in here in the latest transaction. Every single transaction, you can see view all transactions. All transactions that has ever been made are in here. All blocks that has ever been mined is in here. So I can find all the people who have ever put Bitcoin into their wallet. I could find them right here. And that means that I can find out how much you bought. If you bought, for example, if this were to be a currency that were used on the everybody would use when they would buy their own things, right? Then I would be able to see when you bought your car and how much it cost, and I would be able to see how much you got in pay last month, and yeah, so you can see why this is a problem. Bitcoin is never going to be, it's not meant to be for grocery shopping. It is meant to be big transactions and stuff like that, right? But problem is all currencies use this except Monero, and that is where the problem is, right? That that, for example, a currency like Cardano that has a lot of things, a lot of good things, and it could actually be adopted into the economy as a usable currency for everyday life. But the thing is, Cardano hasn't got this, so that means that if you were to get your pay from your work and then go out and buy groceries and then go home and buy a Netflix subscription, then everyone could see how much you were spending and how much you were how much you got paid, right? So that is something that a lot of people are afraid of showing. They don't want to show their financial lives to the whole world, and that would be possible if we were to adopt the crypto like a normal currency and use it like that. So that is the only problem with like 99.99% of cryptos out there. That is not the only problem, but a problem with them that would or if a currency were to be used for real life, and when I say that, I mean that you not only that you do not just buy the currency to sell it again, but you actually get the money into your account and you spend it again. That is not what many people do when they buy Bitcoin. The only thing they want is to buy it and then sell it for a profit. Imagine if you bought some euros to or exchanged your dollars into euros just to wait till the price goes up and then sell and then trade them back, right? That is not what you're doing. That is basically what you're doing with crypto. And the thing is, that is what people are doing with crypto. They are treating it like an investment, and that is not what it's meant to be. It's meant to be a currency that you would use for everyday life, and for that you need this amount of privacy that Monero has. The only bad thing with this is that people who are using it normally making illegal transactions when they have went out and done some illegal stuff, then they have to get this money cleaned up, basically, so you can't trace the money to these people, and Monero would be a perfect choice for that, and that is kind of scary, right? Because the thing is, if you, for example, on Coinbase or something, you try and buy or try and spend a coin that has been used on the deep dark web, right? Then Coinbase can see that this coin has been on the dark web. It has been used to buy illegal things with, and when that is the case, then your coin is suddenly not worth as much. That means not all bitcoins are worth the same, because of some are like they have been involved in illegal action and criminal stuff, and that could harm the price of your Bitcoin, and that is not fun, to suddenly get a Bitcoin that you won't be able to spend anywhere because it has been used by someone else than you to do something not so great, right? So when you're using Monero, there's absolutely no difference. Every coin is the same, and you will be able to spend it for the same amount of money and use it everywhere. So I think Monero is great because people think about cryptocurrency. They think that it's kind of separated from the banks, and they think that it is very private, and you're basically going out of the government money system when you are using this. For example, Bitcoin, that it's made by a anonymous person for one, and no one owns it anymore. It's just, it runs itself, basically. So that is what people think, but then they don't realize that actually I can just see, oh, now Johnny here, he just transacted $100 at this time of the day to this person, and that was probably when he bought that little phone down at the store or something like that. That is not very nice. So Monero is great, and I think it has to get some improvements on other things. Also, it's decentralized. That was what we heard in the film. It's very decentralized, which means it is safe to use. It's not going to be abused by people validating fake transaction when mining, because it is decentralized, which means it's basically which means that it's more spread out. The power in the system is more spread out than, for example, something like Bitcoin. So that was it for this video, guys. Monero is great on this particular topic with privacy, right? And not so good in other ways, but that is not what I'll be talking about today. So go out there and make some research, more research on this coin. I think it's a great opportunity for getting some. If you got a bit of updates on this coin, it could be very, very, very handy, and it already is, and it's already better than Bitcoin in many, many ways, if you ask me. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.